This video is sponsored by thedailystakes.com. The Daily Stakes provide you with the same analytics used by professional sports bettors to give you an edge over your competitors. Signing up will give you access to model projections, key stats, and much, much more to give you the advantage you need when making your bets. The Daily Stakes covers the NFL, NBA, MLB, NHL, and UFC. There are 3 current subscriptions available. The dailystakes.com offer a $14.99 sports card membership, which allows you to unlock a league of your choice, plus the features mentioned previously. They also have an all sports plan. For only $29.99 a month, you unlock every league they cover, and also you get an option to have a personalized one-on-one session with their team to guide you through advanced bankroll management strategies, the Daily Stakes sports betting playbook, and other insider tips used in the industry. And that is available for only less than $1 a day. And if you just want to get started and you want to give it a trial, they have a VIP all access trial package which unlocks all the leagues for only $6.99 for 7-day period trial. Now you may be saying to yourself, I can start betting like a pro and start winning money today. Where do I sign up? There is a link in the description. Make sure you guys use code GS20 for 20% off any available memberships. With well over 20 million people playing daily fantasy sports every single day, you do not want to head out there and put your money on the line with no type of advantage. Make sure you sign up to the dailystakes.com, get the information you need, start betting like a pro, and start winning money today. Ladies and gentlemen, do we have game of the year for you guys? First off, right here, right now, you pause it, you get yourself a snack, get your little beverage, get you some nice edibles to wash this with, because it's only going to enhance your experience. Oh, what a game. What a game. So, week 1 Monday Night Football includes the Baltimore Ravens. So, I'm saying to myself, let me get a game with Lamar. Not to mention, when I did the A through Z series, when I got to the Ravens, we lost. We played the #1 player in the world. He beat the living hell out of me. He beat me like I stole something from him. Today, we're looking for revenge to get a win with the Ravens using our run and gun playbook. And we match up against what I personally think is the second best team in regs in the Bucs. I do believe first is the Packers, then I go Bucs, and then I go with the Cardinals. Just my opinion, but the Bucs are tough. They're tough because Hot Route Master is only available to one person in the game, and that's Tom Brady. So he can go on ahead and put routes all over the field. Every glitchy route you can think of, he's able to go on ahead and put that out on the field. But my opponent starts to keep the ball on the ground. He comes out in a strong, close I-form twin formations. You know, he's just calling plays out of, running sets, which can be very difficult to deal with because, I can't really come out and pass defense because I don't want to get run on. I can't really come out and run defense because I don't want to get passed on. So I'm just looking for a nice little hybrid defense that can try and stop both. And so far, he's doing a very good job of being able to run the ball. And he will, pass the ball when he needs to. But for the most part, he's just keeping the ball on the ground. And I'm struggling getting a stop. I'm just in 3-3-5 wide in a Mabel defense just in case he decides to pass the ball. I want some flats out there. I think I got him set to 5. I got curl flats out there, which I think I got set to 15. But he's running the ball pretty well, and that right there is what needs to happen. I need to do a better job of shooting, getting myself in position to try and get some of these stops because he is just absolutely terrorizing me on the ground, and I'm having a tough time stopping him. And if I go on, they're already very difficult to deal with because of Hot Route Master, but if he has a good run game, I might be in trouble. But right here, 3rd and 4, goes to the end zone, and we get a huge, no soup for you, big interception to give us our first stop of the game. I didn't want to go out of bounds. I didn't want to go out of the end zone, but, we'll take it. We got the stop nonetheless. He took the entire first quarter, drove all the way downfield after a lengthy drive, and we get a turnover. So right here, we're looking on 2nd and short because he's calling the cover 3, and I knew, unfortunately, that we get hit for an interception, that B was going to be wide open. He's going to post from the left all the way to the right side on a cover 3, and unless he has his curl flat set up to like 30, I know on the right sideline he's going to be wide open. And he was wide open. It just so happens I got hit. Vita Vea, the big fella, split a double team, hit me as I started my windup, and we end up getting a lollipop of a result of a throw. So very unfortunate, especially when I know that the route was going to be wide open, which it was. He ends up hitting me with O.J. Howard towards the left sidelines, and he ends up scoring. So just like that, even though we got to stop to start the game, throw it out the window, it doesn't even matter because we end up throwing an interception, and he ends up scoring. Anyway, so down 7-0 right here. We end up hitting a little drag route, and he starts getting aggressive. Misses 1 tackle, misses 2. We hit the sideline, and we gone. Just like that. Blink of an eye, snap of a finger. One little drag route ends up tying the game, and we are brand new ball game, 7-7. We get ball at half. And we got the tough task of stopping this Tampa Bay offense. And, again, I'm so prepared for the pass, and he's not passing, that it's frustrating me. And then when I'm trying to key in on the run, he sneaks in a pass. And I'm just like, he's one step ahead of me at this point. He is. He's just running the ball when I'm not expecting it. When I do expect it and I feel like I'm ready to stuff the run, he sneaks in a pass here. He is just absolutely dominating me on offense right now this game. As we get a stop right there, I'm thinking, all right, let's try and hold him to 3 here, see if we can make that happen. Right here, I thought it was a sack, but unfortunately, it wasn't. And thankfully, Gronkowski misses the catch right there. So, big third down right here. See if we can hold him to 3 with enough time for me to, score and get ball back. Thought he was going to throw to his running back. I come down, and he actually ends up going to Godwin for the first down. At this point, it's just like, okay, we're probably, we're already down to timeout. I'm not going to see, the ball for the remainder of the half. And for the first time that drive, at least, I think that was the first time that drive, he streaked Gronkowski, hits him with a quick snap throw, and he ends up going 14-7. So, I mean, just can't have no time in the pocket. I hike the ball, I get sacked immediately. Right here, we do have Brown with 97 speed. I'm just going to chuck it up and absolutely hope for the best, but unfortunately, it's another interception. I think it's like our third of the game. We're having trouble. We're having trouble just protecting Lamar. I know what I need to do to beat his cover 3, his man-to-man defense, his cover 4 that he's been calling. It's just I'm getting hit way too much. The Buccaneers defense is good. Like it's pretty good. Their run defense especially is vicious. You don't just go out there and run all over the Buccaneers. It's very difficult to do so, and right there shows I tried to stretch, and that went absolutely nowhere. 2nd and 10 right here, and we step up in the pocket. Quick little underneath throw for the first down. And as you can see, he's very aggressive, clicking on hit stick. I play on conservative at all times because the last thing I want to do is give up a big turnover. Felt like that should have been more plays. He caught it like running downwards, but we hit him with a read option, and this is why Lamar Jackson is so special. That blazing speed hits the outside, and we're able to tie this game up. Again, offensively, I feel confident. I feel like I'm going to be a handful for him to stop. But it's the other way around, too. I'm struggling to try and get myself a stop. So it's like, let's just try nickel double A gap. Maybe I can force some pressure on him. Maybe I can go on ahead and get a stop. And let's just try heavy blitz pressure and see what it is we do. But again, with Hot Route Master, with him being able to put corner routes and ends and posts and crossers at any given moment, it's tough. And I don't have the cornerbacks to really deal with, all the hot routes that he's able to go on ahead and do. Right here, I shaded outside, and Mike Evans just absolutely obliterated the press right there by Marcus Peters. He just destroyed it, just shrugged him off, went completely over the top, and he ends up scoring again. So now it's like, okay, we got to score again. This may be a situation where whoever wins is going to be the last person with the ball possibly, and it's not looking good for me because I'm playing catch-up at this point. But, again, I feel confident. Don't feel like he's going to stop me, really, as long as I, play smart, make my right reads, and read his coverages correctly. You know, I feel confident. He's having trouble with the read options. I will say that the few times I've called the read options, he doesn't have it set to conservative to play the running back. You know, right there you see I took Lamar Jackson out to give him a breather because, you know, getting a little tired. So right there, the running back RB was wide open, but so was that streak. He had a cover 3 where the safety on the left was in a vert hook and just left the seams wide open. But it was as we throw an interception right there. But to explain that third down, well, that second down throw, you can't lead inside passes how you could previously, because I led that to the right and tried to you know, get that streak inside, but it doesn't work. And that interception, I rolled out the guy covering, because he was in man-to-man defense, the guy covering the running back, he sensed. So that I left the running back open. I dumped it off to the running back, but under pressure, inaccurate, and he ends up scoring a touchdown and going up 2 scores with only 4 minutes remaining. So I need to score, and I need to score quick. Which I feel, again, confident and I'm going to do. You know, it took a under pressure inaccurate overthrow on a quick little dump off for me to go on ahead and not, I mean, just unfortunate with that right there. I mean, come on. Right here, second down and 9, and he user rushes me on the outside with Barrett, and he gets the sack. Third and forever right here. We're just going to go on ahead and roll out as he clicks on and tries to get me himself. But plenty of running room right there for Lamar Jackson, and we get the much-needed first down on 3rd and long. So right here on a play action, just really quickly underneath, another missed opportunity for him to get the ball carrier down. He's, again, very aggressive, going for hit sticks, going for strips. We roll out. Y is wide open, crossing to the right side, and we get a terrible, inaccurate throw on the run. So I look for the same read again, and we end up getting popped, and I tried to throw a bullet pass, but it didn't really work out. But we do get a roughing the passer, and, you know, we'll gladly take that. So right here, mistake by me. I got a possession catch that, went for the rack, and he drops the pass. So 2nd and 10 right here. We go back to the play action out of pistol trips, and we're just going to take off right here. So on 3rd down, he's calling man-to-man. Since that roughing the passer, like, okay, I'm going to hit X right here on the curl route. It's going to be wide open, except he has his safeties in purples to protect the sidelines. So it's like, okay, if he does that again, I got a guaranteed touchdown on this reverse crosser as long as he does that exact same adjustment, which I'm banking on. Either I'm looking at that, or I'm looking at my tight end, or I'm looking at X, but it's man-to-man, and if that safety does the exact same adjustment, it's a touchdown, which he does. He purples his safeties, no over-the-top help, and we get an easy touchdown to put us down 7. So now I need to get myself a stop, which I have struggled to do. I think I only got 1 stop so far. And other than that, he's just had his way offensively. First down goes with the run. We end up smacking him. Now, don't call a timeout just yet. 2nd down right here. He goes to a backfield streak, but we bat the pass. I feel like that should have been an interception, but it is what it is. And we end up hitting him, forcing an incomplete pass. So big 4th down. He's going to go for it. He looks for an out route on the right side, and we swat that, getting us great field position. In the very first play, 0-1 trap right up the middle. I could have fell down to, you know, potentially take some timeouts or time. But it's like, you know what, let's score. Let's see if he'll do something dumb. Gave him enough time to do something stupid. It could go against me. It could go in my favor. We'll see. I'm just hoping that he makes a mistake. And then you will see what's about to happen. So I go on ahead and I set purples up out of nickel A gap, giving him the same blitz look, but I have 25 purples set, so I'm only sending 3. We got Godwin on the left. I go down, and then I come back up trying to bait the pass. And then I go back down. I click off, and it clicks me on the guy guarding Godwin, and it just leaves him wide open, easily in field goal range. He runs 1 more time to get a few yards, but we call it timeout. And it's all down to this iced kick, and I made a mistake. I clicked off thinking the guy that I was on would go after Brady, but he didn't. It clicked me on the guy guarding Godwin, excuse me, and it just was all messed up. Except he misses the kick for the win. Dong! Big left iron as he hits the upright, and he misses the game-winning field goal, putting us in overtime. And I'm like, please do not get the toss correct, and he does not. We receive ball, and I feel I have all the confidence in the world that he's not going to stop me at all this drive. Except he makes an adjustment. Not only does he make an adjustment, check this out. So I get ready to call my play, and Lamar Jackson is yellow. He's tired. Now, mind you, last time I had the ball, I just handed the ball off once. That's it, and we scored. And then he had the ball. Lengthy drives. There was several timeouts exchanged. He called timeout to stop the clock. I called timeout to ice him. It's overtime. And I recorded the last 2 minutes. Like, wait a minute. I don't even remember at this point until I started editing. When was the last time I touched the ball? How was Lamar Jackson tired? How is he like dark yellow tired? So I got to take him out. I got to take him out to give him a breather. Okay, we run the ball. Great run right there. We get about 7 yards right there. And then he's still tired. So I don't put him in. Big third down right here. He's still yelling like, I got to put him in. The adjustment he made is he was calling mid-blitz himself on first and second and third down. Big fourth down right here. He gets out of mid-blitz. So I only have 2 routes up, and we let go of Andrews, the delay fade, and he comes through with the clutch catch, rumbling, bumbling, stumbling into plus territory. And there goes the read option. It's just unfortunate that Lamar Jackson was tired this entire overtime, but it's like, you know what, let's get him a breather here. If he comes out in mid-blitz, Wildcat does a pretty good job against it. Except he shoots perfectly and he gets the tackle. I was like, you know what? Let's run that back because I know this has touchdown potential. And then this happens. This shocker of a play. So we call the power. I get tackled. Except the Undertaker rises up from the ashes and he easily walks into the end zone for the game winner. I couldn't believe it. I was shocked. I was shooketh. I was in disbelief. I thought for sure I had to go to a third down play, which I already had in mind. But I thought for sure he was tackled. I had to look at the replay because I'm like, what in the world just happened on that play? So, let's record last minute so I can look back at it live. And he's down. He's tackled right here. And then out of nowhere, he just gets up and takes off. Like, no whistle blown, like the referees weren't there, like you're calling your own fouls at the YMCA. Like he just got up and did it himself. He just kept running just to see if the refs would stop it, and they did it, and we ended up winning the game that way. Oh, I mean, part of me, when I say part of me, I mean 1% feels bad for the kid, because that's not a good way to lose. The other 99% says, the hell with him, better him than me. Because if I lost this way, Lord knows, I'm livid. I'm upset. So let's look back at it live. We go to the Wildcat. We get tackled here, and again he just rises up, takes off, and scores. But then the crazy thing is, we look back at it in instant replay again. We zoom in, and he never was down. You're gonna take a look at this play again as we slow it down. We zoom in. And his knee, sure enough, his knee never touched the ground. I thought it was complete random, because this happens in Madden where some people, they'll get tackled and they just ride. We've seen the clips on Twitter, on YouTube, the glitches that happen. Right here, we're going to zoom in and just take a look at his knee, and you will see, indeed, it never touches the ground because it is on a player's arm. So we zoom in, right? I'm trying to look. I'm like, his knee's down, right? Has to be down. There's his knee right there. Trying to get a good angle. Trying to get these players to hell up out the way. And look, his knee never touches the ground. And he picks himself up and runs into the end zone. Unless the other knee was down, I couldn't see it. Look, I was just paying attention to that left knee, which legit never hit the ground. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. What an absolute hail of a gameplay. Make sure you guys hit that like button on your way out. That right there was just an absolute gorgeous gameplay. And hopefully you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Because that was, whew, that was our first game of the year, folks. That one was a wild one. It's your boy Jessica going to be signing out. Appreciate the love and support as always. Until next time. Peace.